Alright guys, so today I'm gonna show you how to make this pretty easily. So just gonna close that, cool. So we're gonna start out new, width of 800, height of 500. It's kind of an envelope size. Open that up, make it max size. We're gonna add a folder, and just put a layer or two in there. We're gonna click here. We're gonna insert some text. Now we're gonna do it individually. Because you can move the different portions right to where you want them, so that it's not a giant pain in the butt later on after you make them so that it's edible or editable. We're gonna go to 36-point font for this. We're gonna move it over. So we should always move the lowest text first, and we're gonna try and get the Y and the I just to mix together, just so that they're all kind of mixed together. The so and the sorry kind of look mirrored in this. So we're gonna rasterize that layer, and then we're gonna merge it, because that's all where it's supposed to be. We're all set. We're also going to rasterize this, and then we're good with that. So we're gonna select the group that says so sorry it's. Go up to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. That way it kind of looks like it's behind it and the over is in the foreground. So then we're going to go add a layer outside of the group on top of the background. And what we're going to do, we are going to add some smoke that'll come out later so that you can see the text after we do some other stuff to the text in just a minute. So grab the kind of smoke that you guys want. I just went online and downloaded it. Wasn't really hard to find or anything, so just pop that on top of there. It doesn't look great right now, but that's alright, we'll fix that in a second. And just add a few parts so that the text is just pretty much completely covered. And then I like to just have a lot of the screen covered with the smoke. If it's got these flat lines over here, what I like to do, I take the blur or the smudge tool and just kind of make it longer, because the smoke already is kind of wispy, so you can just like that. Good blur, that's all good. So then what we're going to do, we're going to go to the background. We're going to go to filter and render, and we're going to do lighting effects, because the main text that we're all focusing on is the word over. It's up in this section right here, so we're going to have the lighting kind of look like it's shining onto the word. So this is all set where it's supposed to be. I don't really usually mess with any of the set types, because it's all pretty much what we want. So we'll click that, and it looks cool, looks good. I'm going to add a few more layers of smoke just to even it out, kind of give it a nice feel. So after we've added a few of those, then what we're going to do, because it's all bland right through here, it's not quite, there's not a fullness to it. What we're going to do, we're going to add, we're going to render some lens flare. I prefer this one down here, but you guys can go through the other ones. For this particular one, I'm going to do that. I don't like it super bright, because then it overpowers everything else in there. So now there's just some stuff going on at the top left corner, as opposed to it just being gray. So then what we're going to do, we're going to click the group, and to give it a cool feel like it's coming out of the smoke, we're going to click overlay. So that way some parts are brighter than others and some parts are darker than others, where the smoke is, depending on where everything is. And that's about it. That's where everything goes. The smoke you can just download and everything. Thanks a lot.